What's up, y'all? Welcome back to your girl, Just Nurse Jen. So, it has been a trip.
You tell all the boys no. Makes you feel good. Yeah.
It's the real me right now for a moment.
But that won't scare me.
Life has been real. We'll say that much.
You've carried on so long.
Car quit.
Stop if you try.
Laptop quit. Found my camera on the plus side, but the battery was dead. And since my laptop is broken, I can't do really good videos with my camera. So, my phone is going to be the way it is. But I guess this is part of what my channel's about. Oops, being real. So anyway, it has been a really rough and wild week. I, once again, could not do it without my family's support. They're amazing. And there's lots of big changes coming on the horizon. But I thought that one of the things that I do love, sorry, I always look off camera, there's nothing over there, but it's awkward to look at yourself and try and film. One of the things that makes me really happy is to do my makeup, because the redness, yeah, crying does that, but I do have rosacea, I do have skin issues as one of the autoimmune conditions, lupus. Actually, we're not really sure if it's lupus, if it's RA, and my mother and my doctors, we do have some of the same doctors. She's through the VA, I'm through just regular medical providers and specialists all over the place, but some of them are the same providers we share, so we've been blessed by that, living in a large, well, she lives in a larger city. I go there for almost all of my specialists. There's just not any of them out here on the coast. So they believe that we are one of a rare breed. So I thought I would get ready and do makeup with you so I can hide this and show you what's going on. But yeah, our providers aren't sure if we have lupus or rheumatoid arthritis or both. They actually believe there's a new one out there that just hasn't been diagnosed, and because it doesn't seem like it's going to be something super common, there may not become a name for it, at least while we're alive. So anyway, yeah, I love doing my hair in wild ways. If you've seen my Instagram, again, my Just Nurse Jen Instagram and Facebook feeds, I'm trying to do those. Twitter not so much, but I do have Snapchat too that I use quite a bit. Again, all of it is at Just Nurse Jen. If you're interested in playing Fortnite, I'm not very good. I'm trying to get into the game playing again, and it's been a real trip. I can rage check very easily. This girl has no problem with throwing down rage style, because I don't know how to work the two different controllers on these remotes where you have to use two directions. But I'm getting way off point here. 4 minutes in and I'm just now getting to the point of this video. Anyway, I wanted to try and show you how I get ready, and I'll probably cut out, and yeah, these are my real curls, by the way, sadly. And my dogs, my husband just sent me a little message. Our dogs are going wild upstairs. We are the proud owner of 4 little ankle biters. Yes, 4 chihuahuas. It's like the Lay's potato chips. Why stop at 1? So when you can have 4. But anyway, yeah, I do love doing hair and my makeup. I'm not a pro by any means. My hair I just do have fun with. And makeup I'm getting better at because I have hot flashes too. So with work, I'll just show you guys kind of what I'm using. So this is newer for me, but Dr. Nassif, he's a big dermatologist in Beverly Hills. He does a lot of like big time actors and actresses. He has this incredible serum. It's a super hydrating serum called Hydro Screen, and this stuff is so amazing. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's incredible serum, but I'm going to just use a little bit. I'm still trying to toy with it. You really don't need much. I think I just want to get like a quarter. This is the ginormous size also. You can't usually get this size. The other thing that I do like is Nurse Jamie has one of these. I like different colors. I don't like the purple, but if you do get this nice and cool, it feels so good on your skin. But I have noticed such an improvement. Maybe if you don't get hairs in it too. I've noticed a major improvement in the way my skin feels. Even if I'm just using it with like hydrating moisturizer or whatnot, but I will do this under my eyes and over my eyes very gently. I of course, one of the other things that I have is an eye condition. That's the thing that really makes my mom and I really rare. It's the first familial linked case of scleritis, to the extent that my mom and I both have.
I feel this hair and I can't seem to get it off my face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so grossy. Up close, right in the face, right in your face. But anyway.
My mom and I both have a really rare case of scleritis, and we're in kind of like a clinical trial, not in the sense of a clinical trial being where they're looking for medication testing, because we both have other things going on in addition to that. We each got our own separate autoimmune conditions, and then a lot of the autoimmune conditions are the same. But one of the big things is our eyes. So if you ever happen to see me, or you are one of my friends or family members, I usually have to wear sunglasses all outside, especially. I've got to protect my eyes from all ultraviolet light, especially outside, and then making sure that with the yeah, if you ever see me and I'm wearing weird dark like shades, it looks like progressive glasses. They're actually special prescription strength, like 2 main tints and then a tint on it also to help protect my eyes from the computer screen, since I work on the computer. But anyway, this is already several minutes in, and I'm gonna still have to go a long way with my hair and makeup, so I'm gonna just do this off camera and then get a little bite, because I want to let this set in, and then I'll be back. I do usually prime my skin also. I'm not a fan of that Benefit or Perfect or whatever it's called. I have it. I've got a lot of it, unfortunately, but I do like Mayron and Ben Nye products a lot. I like Mayron's setting spray, and I'm going to do their skin prep. So I'm going to do a little skin prep after I do this. Like I said, I just don't want to take a ton of time just prepping my face. See you in a bit. So we're back. Face is primed, moisturized. It feels so good. I don't want to put makeup on right now, but obviously you can tell just from that little bit that I've done that my cheeks have calmed down. Actually, with this ring light, which is amazing, by the way. The redness, oh yeah, see, it's starting to show up again, but I have rosacea, so anyway, I can live with it. But the hot flashes that I have, the intense menopausal hot flashes, are not okay, and so I have to use things like the Mayron primer and setting spray to help seal my makeup in. Something else that I use is Dermablend. I love the Dermablend product.
And apologize that I'm not wearing a whole but my tank tops. I just have, again, menopausal hot flashes, so trying to not get myself super hot worked up while I'm doing this is kind of important.
Look, so I figured out for my own skin tone, since I'm pretty fair, to add some color to it. I kind of mix the two lightest colors that they have. Again, I'm not a makeup guru by any means. I've been dabbling with a lot of different products and finding what I like. Again, I'm in bed most of the time, driving most of the time, at doctor's appointments, and those days I don't generally have much time to really do makeup or care about my makeup. So going to work, it may seem like a lot, and see, that's like full coverage. Wild. Makes me look like a different person. But with regards to, I'm trying to think of what I'm meaning to say, so I might have to dupe over this, figure out if I can do a recording. But anyhow, this is amazing product, and yeah, since I go to work pretty much as my only outing, I do like to put full makeup on and full hair, which seems silly for some people who are nurses also, saying it's just work, you're gonna get hot, you're gonna get sweaty, you're gonna get dirty. But to me, I mean, it's my livelihood and I want to look decent. Not that I don't, I mean, being natural is never a bad thing, but I just like feeling like a human being. So, yeah.
But you can tell this is incredibly full coverage, and I've never used it with this ring before, so this is a trip. Look at how much coverage. I actually have color to my face. And when I do use the setting powder, since I'm at a certain age now, I don't bake my face. It adds to the lines. Unfortunately, when I had to be on high-dose prednisone to help save my vision, I hate the stuff getting on my lips. It's so hard to come off of your lips.
My skin changed big time. I gained a lot of weight, so now I have that lovely chicken goblet now. Welcome to womanhood. You got the chicken arms and extra nastiness. So thanks for loving me as I am. I think rock what you got. But yeah, your skin will change big time if you ever have to be on prednisone. Unfortunately, the prednisone, right as I was coming off of prednisone, that's when all of a sudden my skin started to develop stretch marks in unpleasant places. And then additionally, it's so hard to talk and do makeup at the same time. Then additionally, I started to get like what kind of look like varicose veins. I've always had those, but then I have like the spider veins all over my legs, and unfortunately I bruise really easy. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. It's not from anything other than just working. It's been so busy at work and very stressful, so I bruise really easily as one of my other things. I bruise and bleed easily. So I rock my bruises. But anyway, so I use a beauty blender. Of course, I get it nice and wet, so it ends up becoming ginormous sized. But it helps to kind of pack that makeup in, even though it's like waterproof, hug proof. This makeup actually, once it's like dried on, it will survive when you hug somebody, not getting your makeup onto clothes. Like almost every other makeup brand out there, it will swipe off onto clothing. The only downside is I do use powder. The powder part does transfer onto people's clothes, so I don't like that. Oh yeah, and this is like my Urban Decay Elemental palette. It is such a trip of a palette. I don't know if you can see, it's like holographic and stuff, but it's a giant mirror, so I just want to make sure up close I'm really getting a good blend. So blending is the key. After watching some of the makeup gurus, more than baking, more than setting powders, I mean obviously priming is huge, but you really want to spend at least 5 minutes just packing it in, making sure that you're getting the makeup in, not necessarily into your pores, but into the parts that the primer's protected and sealed. If you don't want that cakey look. And so that's why people over 35 years of age, really you shouldn't do the baking with the powder. Like people will bake under their eyes, and you can on your cheekbone, but any area that is prone to fine lines and wrinkles, you really don't want to bake. It just makes it that much more pronounced.
I have a lot of facial lines, expression lines. Again, try and own it and rock it, because at this point I don't want to get any kind of Botox or injections. I just, you know, we're born with what we have, and I'm proud of my expression lines. I think it's better than having no expression lines, but
Yeah. So we're gonna just keep packing this on. I'm gonna keep going in and in and in, over and over and over. Do a tiny bit of concealer. Man, I'm almost out. I don't know where my other one is. I have this NYX, again, for people over 30, I want to say 35, I think is what the makeup gurus are suggesting, that you really don't want to be using certain types of makeup products, and really you don't need to go crazy with the triangle even. You just put a little bit on under the eye and like on your nose, because it's gonna travel and it's gonna cover a huge distance on your face. So really you don't need to go crazy with the concealer, even though like old habits die hard. So I'm gonna kind of go in with the concealer and really pack this in for another 5 minutes plus. My makeup routine usually goes pretty darn quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, do this, and be back and just finish off the face look. And then we'll go for the hair. We are doing a little brief interruption in the makeup to meet Puppy Duke. Dookie-dookie-doo. And Duke loves his llama. This is one of my chihuahuas. Are obviously the most baby of them. Come here, Brahmable. Oh my god. And it's Brahmable Anna. She's our other dog. She's puppy number 2. Freaking out. She doesn't like the camera. This is our little AJ's pup. She was everywhere with him. Alright, so we got the bases on. I did a lid. I never really wear lip stuff, but my face is so pale with this lighting setup that I did put a little bit of lipstick on so that there's a little bit of depth. Anyway, the next thing I do is I try and set everything in place with powder. This is, maybe it will show, there we go, Cover FX. It's the translucent light. Obviously I'm very pale skinned, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do a light powder setting of my face here. Sometimes I'll use my beauty blender, my damp blend. And I got so used to using the stippling motion that I just kind of do that with my brush too. With other makeups, I definitely would not do the stippling. I could try and do it this way, like the normal way, because the stippling motion will pull it up. Like light coverage makeups, it will definitely pull the makeup up.
if you do the stippling, I'm not even sure what the right term is, but yeah.
I look so white as a ghost right now, so we will add some color and depth in. My eyes are really badly burning, hence why I'm squinting, but all part of the condition. So yay! Go scleritis. I'm just gonna kind of just gently buff in. I want to make sure with Dermablend it ends up getting right, the makeup gets right up in your hairline and then creates this awesome look here. I'm stuttering again. Can't wait to set up an appointment with my favorite hair person out here on the coast, Jamie Miller. She is awesome. I guess she goes by Miller Brown Miller. Excuse me, Jamie Brown Miller out at the coast. She is phenomenal. She's done so many different hair colors and styles. So if you've ever looked at any of my, like on my Facebook, a lot of the different colors, they all pretty much have been her. All the changes happen out here at the coast. And it's really scary, sad to do your makeup with one of these mirrors or these reflector rings, because I have such a huge color line. Once I put my scrubs on, you don't see that. So my face looks like white, flat, no dimensional setup going on here. I think we're good. I just want to buff it, really buff it in. Make sure that makeup is not gonna get anywhere. Yeah, it has been really crazy here at the coast too. The weather is gorgeous. It's so warm. My room was warm the second half of trying to sleep this afternoon. So, yay for warm weather. Boo for having to sleep through it. That's okay though. We'll survive. We will survive. So the next thing I do is I've tried to get away from using blush the way that I did for years, which is to pat my blush brush into whatever and put it on the top of my cheek and streak up. That's apparently not the latest method or way to do it. Next up, we're going to try and do the contouring. Still very new for me. I apologize if I'm blinking. My eyes are burning really bad and I know they're going to turn red for my condition. So I need to get a fan on me. Hot flash, hot flash. So it's kind of rubbed off, but this is Too Faced. I got it a long time ago as a chocolate medium deep bronzer. But I use this, to be honest, I use it as my contouring color because it actually is a beautiful contouring color. So I have an angled fluffy brush, and really you want to go where your ear starts on the top and come down just to below your, or above your lip, where your lip meets, if you were to draw a line there. And I kind of cut it off right in the midway of pupil on each side. So I kind of try and brush it on. It's gonna look really dark, and then you buff it out. This light is so, oh girl, we're gonna have to go wild on that. Oh, we're gonna have to buff out like crazy. And then of course you do the I'm so embarrassed. Oh dear. Anyway, I did along the hairline, that shall help. I'll blend it in. It'll help with the makeup that's actually in my hairline right now too. I'm gonna be getting my hair done a bunch of crazy colors again. Get my pink back. Maybe get some purple in with the pink or blue again. And then of course, so we've got that, we're gonna buff that. You go along the bottom of your jaw. It ends up being like a big 3 on each side of your face. I feel like I need my other mirror because it's hard to look on the phone one. Ooh, girl, you be just turning yourself into a clown straight up. Oh, girl. Of course, the first time I try and do a makeup tutorial or a makeup video, get ready with me, and I'm making myself look like a clown. Oh, clowns don't work in the hospital. Anyway, so I just kind of buff in the contour line. This is an area where, regardless of your age, you should be able to bake underneath of where the contour is. It's always a safe bet to bake that, which after I can hopefully blend out my contour line. Oh jeez, this is gonna be so embarrassing. All my coworkers are probably gonna start laughing at me. And really, it does not take me long to get ready at all. I'm just gonna keep buffing it in. And then a great tip I think I saw, I can't remember whose video it was, so I can't give mad props, but instead of doing like the whole contour line straight down your nose, it's not suggested anymore. The best way is to kind of dip it into whatever your contour color is. Do your tap, tap, taps. And instead of going straight down and trying to blend it, they say that you should go upward. So the makeup, or the line will be there, but you're not going to have such a severe blend out mess. It could be very catastrophic trying to do that, just drawing it on. And oh girl, this giant mirror is ridiculous. I had another one and it just broke apart the very first day. But this one is incredible. It's like you get what you pay for. So if you don't have to spend a crud ton of money, but you do want to, if you're going to be doing videos, or if you're going to be a vlogger, you do want to invest in some equipment. It is well worth it. There she goes. I think it's buffed out pretty well. And then I do still like to pop just a bit of color where you would normally kind of start your blush. So this is such an old, I think it's CoverGirl. Yeah, CoverGirl True Blend. I still try and pop a bit of color on there so you're not totally white. No, I just probably made things worse. But then, aside from setting everything down, so I got the Mayron big bottle of setting spray. It just is open, and I really need a spritzer, so I got it intentionally as a refill for my small bottle. Pardon me, it's a barrier spray and a finishing spray. So the very last thing I'm going to do, since I'm really not going to do eye makeup today, is I'll set it and we'll go from there. Just going to do my very favorite bit, which is going to highlight with a little bit of sparkles. If I decide to do any kind of eye makeup, I'll come back on and show y'all. But right now my eyes are burning so bad, and I know that that's a bad thing. It's a bad sign to be putting makeup on when your eyes are flaring. Woo! She is a bright. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to doing my makeup with this light. Oh girl. Oh girl. Her is shiny. Wow. So I love doing my little, this is like my favorite step in the getting ready process. I'm taking the brush that I used for patting on my powder to just take a little bit of that shine down, because it always is very intense, even on the tip of your nose. But anyway, I'm excited to do a product showing. because I found a lot of really good things that actually work. So anyway, I'm pretty much done with my makeup look. I'm pleased with it. If, like I said, if I do add the eyes, we'll go back. But this video is turning into like an hour-long session, at least before editing. So, alright, see you again soon. We'll do hair next time, or in the next part. Ta-da! It's done. This is the final look. I know I said I wasn't gonna do anything with the eyes, but I decided to go for it after all. If you're gonna do it right. Go big. It actually matches my personality. Really, my personality at work is very outgoing, but as you can tell behind me, I love sparkles and glitter and twinkle lights, and the circles on the wall are actually, the black and silver are reflective mirrors because they're shining up on the ceiling. Glitter, 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 sparkles, twinkle lights, just to add a little bit of character and inspiration for our patients. So this is my final look before I put my scrubs on and go to work. It's a late shift for me tonight, but up close, this is a very close angle, but I hope you guys like it, and I hope that it brings you guys joy getting to watch a couple videos from me. I would love to hear what your favorite hairstyles are. What kind of makeup products do you use? What's your routine entail? This really normally only takes me about 30 minutes to do my makeup at the very most, like the prepping part all the way through to completion. And then my hair, I've got a little twist, I've got little curls, and I'll see if I can turn around without having something to make sure you guys are able to see. Hopefully there's some little twists there, braided twists that I turned into what should look like kind of rose-like little designs. Every now and again you'll see me, or hear me I should say, see my avatar and actually get to hear me playing Fortnite with my husband and son. We're trying to do family game night, so my son is under Jaws of Victory, so Jaws of Victory, and he has a bunch of little videos that he's trying his hand at. I'll try and introduce my husband and son in a video coming up, and the rest of the dogs, just so you can see the Just Nurse Jen clan. But as always, like I said, so much love, so much love. Love is the only way. It is truly what makes bad days brighter. And glitter, of course. So, much love. Please subscribe, share, follow me on Snapchat, on Instagram, or my Facebook. It's all at Nurse Jen, all one word, and I'd really appreciate it. I look forward to continuing this journey next time. Bye!